Patriot McMaga Man go
Sri Lankan beer. Or hashtag go fuck yourself.
Anyone believe it? And finish. They believe it! President Trump signed executive orders aimed at ending cashless bail in D.C. and across the nation. This should have been done day one. I don't get why it wasn't. But President Trump signed executive orders Monday aimed at eliminating cashless bail for suspects arrested in D.C. and in other jurisdictions around the nation with similar policies. According to fact sheets describing the executive orders that the White House provided to NBC, the executive order on D.C. directs the administration to take certain actions if the city does not change the cashless bail policy, blah, blah, blah. So basically, we're forcing them to change their policies. And if they don't, for cashless bail, we're taking away their money. So it's basically any city that has cashless bail, that's what this is impacting. So cities like Chicago, New York, LA, these very Democrat cities, they are gonna force these cities to either stop cashless bail, which I don't care what you have to say about law and order and stuff. How can anyone support cashless bail? Is there a valid reason? The order also targets non-citizens by asking the administration to deny, prohibit, terminate, or revoke visas, residence permits, or naturalization proceedings and other immigration benefits, or seek removal of non-citizens who desecrate the flag. Good! There has been rumors going around they're going to do this more, where if you are an immigrant, if you're coming to America legally, you have to act like a citizen. You can't just burn the American flag and expect to stay here. No. And there's other things too, like if you're shitting on America constantly, you're saying horrible things, you know, you're saying death to America and stuff, you're out of here. Get out of here. Shoot. And it sounds like they're starting with the desecration of the flag. And notice the part they mentioned, revoking visas. This has been a rumor for about a month now. Ever since Trump said some stupid stuff about amnesty, it seems like there has been a change of tune in the White House on the immigration front. So, this is real. Apparently, an Indian Walmart vice president was making $30,000 a day in illegal kickbacks by discriminating against American applicants in favor of Indian H-1B applicants who were paying him the kickbacks for hiring him. Look at this. Holy single weekend in August, 1,200 technology contractors found themselves locked into their systems, their access badge deactivated, their projects suspended indefinitely. The mass termination was the result of a budget cuts and strategic pivots. It was a fallout from a corruption scheme that had reached the highest echelons of Walmart's global tech division. Holy shit. I gotta pull it. The other one has it too. Yeah, right here. The retail giant's abrupt severance of ties with Caspex, source contractors, followed the firing of a global tech vice president who had been orchestrating an elaborate kickback operation. Daily payments starting from $30,000 flowed from contracting agencies seeking preferential treatment of Walmart's vast technology ecosystem. Sources familiar with the investigation revealed. What the hell? And people dug into it. It's like H-1B visas. This is what's going on. This right here is why people are getting sick of the scam. This is not the point of H-1B visas, where you get kickbacks and you're paying people off. That's what they're doing. So people are realizing H-1Bs are a scam. This is why it's a scam. This is who profits from it. These big executives, they get $30,000 a day. One individual was getting $30,000 every single day from this scam. So apparently the South Korean president just said that President Trump should build a Trump Tower in North Korea. What? Bruh. Hold up. No way. Right here. The South Korean president just said President Trump's building a Trump Tower in North Korea to help establish peace on the Korean Peninsula. I would like to ask you to... Oh my gosh. I look forward to your meeting with Kim Jong-un. Okay, they're going to meet with Kim Jong-un again. And construction of a Trump Tower in North Korea and playing golf.
Please do it.
The meme from this before. Trump playing golf with Kim Jong-un.
That would be even more meme material than like him with the garbage truck and him at McDonald's was.
Oh, 100%. I mean, he's like in a golf course like North Korea or something. Park season. It's really just orange and bad. Listen, South Park used to be good, but come on, it's already like halfway through the season. It's only been like
South Park was never as good as people thought.
The entire premise of the new season is that Trump has a small penis.
Yeah, I mean,
So cool.
It's so funny, guys. You know, we've been hearing this for like how many years now? 10?
I think the funny part is they made one little snippet about it. Okay. The problem was they're in that phase of satire where they're upset that Republicans aren't like responding to it. Like Kristi Noem and like the DHS have been like kind of co-opting like the things they've made about her and about like Trump and everything like that, and it pisses them off to no end. They even posted, "Oh, so now we matter, #go fuck yourself." That was they unironically tweaked out because Republicans didn't get upset about it and they just co-opted it instead.
At first it was annoying, but everyone just realized, oh, it's just this is pointless talking about it. It's literally that's all it's gonna be. It's literally new like Stephen Colbert, just Orange Man every 24/7.
They want Trump to post one of his like truth essays in all caps ranting about South Park.
And he's not biting, and neither is anyone else in the administration. And it gets under their skin.
Well, remember,
it
guys,
pisses them off.
They're used to the free publicity for their shitty comedy because it helps them get their living.
A reminder that Stephen Miller is writing tweets, guys. You guys see that? People think it's Stephen Miller writing his tweets now. I have Republicans at 230 or 225.
Isn't that a
so
game from
2024?
I mean, like, okay.
I love redistricting.
Like, people are saying, oh, you're coping. It's like, guys, that's what happens when you have a net gain like 4 seats in Florida.
Yeah, so that's 14 Republican flips, 9 Democrat flips, which are, like, half of those are in California, so...
Yeah, I mean, like...
Now, okay, I will also mention this. If California does not redraw...
Oh, my gosh. 230.
229. 229, 206, assuming all the other races stay the same.
Somebody
Also... Go ahead.
Someone in chat said that the person that lost the Barrett in 2024 is now the Michigan Democrat chair. Are you serious?
Yeah, no, he was the... Here's what I will say. 2028 will only be better, because assuming Section 2 of the VRA goes down, that's like +6, and that's not 6, like, more.
The thing
that's
is that
6 for Republicans and -6 for Democrats.
What I've heard is that I think outside of Georgia and North Carolina, the rest of the southern states are going to go to the max. Yep. They're going to draw all Democrats. Louisiana will probably draw both. Mississippi, I mean, that's easy. You can draw out that one.
You can draw a majority black Trump district in Mississippi.
Yeah, barely though. It wouldn't be black enough to be VRA.
Tristan for 5. Does Jeffrey resign if they don't take back the House? Oh, he gets forced out. If they lose,
dude, he might be primaried. There are talks of him being primaried for not being progressive enough.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because he hasn't endorsed Gohan yet, so they want to primary him out.
It's
boomers are working. The millennials are working hard enough.
We are definitely having a great awakening when it comes to boomers because everyone's realized that generation sucks.
I can't believe we're all becoming woke to boomers. You got to be kidding me.
It's like they're the most insufferable generation. Is anyone
I've noticed that I feel like every other generation just sucks. Like, the greatest generation is good. Yep. Boomers suck. Gen X is good. Millennials suck. Gen Z is good. Gen Alpha sucks. Like, what the fuck is that?
Gen Alpha's cool.
Gen Alpha is gay and iPad. It's an iPad generation. I don't care.
Okay.
Pretty gay.
But yeah, I do think overall that's literally who it is. It's really just a bunch of boomers. I mean, guys, remember, the boomers are the ones that are winning these protests. Like, every protest now is just boomers.
Not too fond of boomers.
Hey,
yes.
start digging in your butt,
Oh
Quinn.
gosh, okay.
Democrats completely botched their Labor Day ads.
Oh, I heard about that. It's like they included like the inflation under Biden or something.
They also use Sri Lankan beer as their example of what Americans drink while on vacation.
What the fuck is this for a long time?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
It's a place in Asia, I think.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's an island country south of India that's.
Yeah, they included fucking Sri Lankan beer as like what Americans will drink if they're on like vacation somewhere.
If you're gonna pick piss water, pick something that people know.
I was gonna say, come on, guys, pick like I don't know, Michelob Ultra.
Pick like a local, like an American brewed IPA. If you're really
guys, hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys. We include Bud Light with the transgender person on the side. This will work.
Oh my gosh. Mark Lamb might be running for the House seat for Biggs, which I'll be fine with. I like Mark Lamb. I still think he would have won last year. Freaking Carrie Lake didn't run. That pisses me off. Mark Lamb would have won last year. If he actually ran more of a real campaign and got the backing of like some more Republicans, he would have won. He would have won that primary. He lost. Look at this. Carrie Lake had the backing of the entire Republican Party. The Republican Party backed her, all right? Everybody supported her, and she won by 15 points. I know Mark Lamb's a popular guy, I get that, but seriously? You got 55% of the vote against Mark Lamb? Again, I supported Mark Lamb back then. I was vindicated. Lamb would have won! Like, listen, Carrie Lake has lost it, all right? She's not a good candidate. It's clear. It's unbelievable. Trump's doing it. He is actually going to go to every city, not just one city. Now it sounds like they're going to go to Chicago, New Orleans, New York, LA, all these big cities. And we're going to do the same thing that we did in DC. We're going to physically clean up the filth. Like, we're going to physically clean this crap up. We are going to go to New Orleans, we're going to go to Chicago, and we're going to do the same thing. Cleanup operations could potentially help the GOP in the midterms. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. You notice how the DC mayor, she was originally opposing this, saying, this is going to cause more crime, it's going to make DC less safe, and she was opposing it as much as she can. But suddenly, she's not opposing it. Now I know people are saying legally she really can't. Yeah. But she's not even pretending to oppose it. She's literally saying Trump has complete command of DC. She's supporting it indirectly. Now, speaking of Trump, remember when everyone said Trump was dying? Remember that? You know, at this point, the same people have been wrong about everything. They claimed Trump was dead. And they were making a big deal of that stupid flyover. Remember? Oh, there's a flyover happening. Turns out it's because the Polish president's showing up. I mean, this whole Trump is dead stuff, how can anyone believe it? And the thing is, they believe it! They actually believe Trump is dead in the corner somewhere. This is a fake, like, AI-generated image. He's dying right now. And it's like, it's so insane that they are analyzing his hand because it's wrinkled. He's old, he's like 79! Are you shitting me right now? We're still doing this, and they're still going on. They still think. It's so insane. They have fake sources they make up in their head. This is what actually happened. They have fake sources they made up in their head to convince themselves that Trump is dead. And they gaslight other people, all right, and to think it's real. And they gaslight people so much, they actually believe it. They believe their own fake sources. They say, oh, my source said this. It's in their imagination. They're so crazy. They actually believe their own fake sources they made up 5 minutes ago. They actually believe it. It's unbelievable. Funnnnn, remember when he had COVID and they made conspiracy of him being replaced? Yeah, they're being way worse. At least back then, it's like, yeah, he disappeared for a couple days because he was sick. But it was a holiday weekend. He disappeared for 2 days. People say the whole week. No. People forget about this. He lost the first round to David Perdue by like 3 or 2. The only reason it went to a runoff is because that bullshit libertarian, that's the only reason that even went to a runoff. Purdue defeated Ossoff by a larger margin than Peters defeated John James. Yeah! Are we gonna say that, David Ossoff's such a strong candidate? Really? It took a bullshit runoff election with horrible Republican turnout and Kelly Loeffler sinking the ticket and Mitch McConnell being a dumbass to barely win. Wow, what a strong candidate, everybody. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's libertarians. That's the only reason. And on top of that, it was COVID. The COVID crap. That's your S-tier recruit? And his voting record sucks. I don't think mentally ill people should have guns.
Basic fucking common sense.
Now, I want to clear
and I would like to point out that the left intentionally, like, we are talking about the same people who said mentally ill people, like 10 years ago, shouldn't be able to own firearms. They were pushing for red flag laws because we can't trust mentally stable persons to go and shoot shit up. Well, I mean, hey, guess what? We got mentally ill people going and shooting shit up. It's just now politically inconvenient for your narrative because it's fucking transy. It's fucking trannies going and shooting it up. All
it's not your old
leftist male to female fucking converts.
It's not Patriot McMaga Man going and
and I don't hate trans people. I really don't. I have choice words for them, but I think ultimately the reason a lot of, especially most people, become trans is because we live in a society that promotes celebrating this kind of wicked shit.
Right now, this is what we're dealing with here. In Alaska right now, we don't control either chamber in Alaska. Democrats do. Because in the Senate, they got 14 seats to the minority 6, and because there's 5 Republicans that caucus Democrats in Alaska. And in the state house, you have 5 independents, or quote-unquote independents, that are caucusing with Democrats, and 2 Republicans. Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, she probably will appoint Pell Sullivan.
Oh my, I didn't realize this shit. I thought we at least controlled the state house. We don't even control either. Because, oh my gosh. No wonder nothing happens here.
Nothing ever happens.
Ranked choice voting, she probably would.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's always ranked choice voting. There's some bullshit. I hate that. This is why I hate ranked choice voting, by the way. Because you end up with a mob rule like this.
That's the thing. Democrats would probably rank her second.
Oh, 100%. They may rank her first. They try to pull the same shit again.
Well, Begich, but
if he's running, we'll see.
I think he is actually.
He might drop out if Murkowski runs, though.
I don't think he will. They'll probably, but they may endorse each other. I don't know.
Hawaii has some right-wing Democrats. Yeah, Tulsi's dad was literally like one of the most anti-gay marriage people like in America.
And he's, I think he's actually still in the Hawaii legislature as a Democrat.
That's cursed. But yeah, so
I think Tulsi lives in Texas now. I think she lives in like Georgetown or something.
But yeah, I mean, getting rid of Murkowski would be just what?
Yeah, Mike Gabbard is still in the Senate. He's a Democrat. He was a big black pill here. The U.S. now has more unemployed people than job openings for the first time since April 2021.
I saw that.
They need to do something about this.
Listen, it's time to shut down the H-1B visa program. It's time.
It's H-1Bs, it's outsourcing, it's AI.
Here's what actually happened. And like, you remember like 5 years ago, they kept saying, look at all these job openings. People are just lazy. Like, you guys remember that? Where it's like they
they're all lazy, so let's replace them with AI.
Well, we now know how they did it. What they did is they found these bullshit websites nobody uses to for job openings. Like, they make up fake websites, be like, see, these are job openings. No one's taking them. It's some bullshit website that looks like a virus. And they would use that as an excuse to import people from India, with H-1Bs. That's what they did in the last 5 years, especially. It's gone crazy. So.
Oh, fuck the Jews won.
What?
I'm playing Crusader Kings 3.
That's not a good time to say that. The DC mayor cares what are family members that live in DC. That I think they're realizing that's actually popular. People are like, oh, wait a minute, the city's clean for the first time in my life. I could actually walk down the street. I think by demographic, you know who I think's more supportive of this?
It's the blacks.
Yeah, ironically, I think it's probably African Americans.
It's 100 in DC specifically. It's 100% like the black vote there, or the black demographic there is more supportive of this than the white demographic in DC.
They have to live with this shit. They have to deal with this shit every day. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm walking down the street and get stabbed. The white voters, they don't have to. It's like they live in the upscale parts of the city.
They live in the upscale parts, or they commute there from Virginia.
Yeah, that's why I think, like, by demographic, it's like, yeah, black voters like, hell yeah, the city's getting clean.
Mm-hmm. I think there's also another big difference. A lot of the Virginia suburbs of DC are whiter, and the Maryland suburbs are blacker.
Yeah. So
like Prince William County.
So yeah, right here. So President Trump is reported to be mulling a proposal that prevents tech firms from outsourcing older workers to India. That is a report circulating right now that apparently they're going to crack
Donald
down
Trump,
on the
please.
tech firms.
My life is yours, Donald Trump. Please make this happen.
Now, obviously, it should be old jobs, but the big one's obviously the tech stuff. That's kind of the big one.
I mean, the thing is, with how tech is so vaguely described, this also includes stuff like call centers.
All right. So there are some lower wage work that might be affected by this, but really my impression from what I was reading about everybody talking about the jobs numbers is that we're missing out on some white collar jobs, and this would be it. You get rid of these visas, some white collar jobs are going to open up. That's what we learned. We learned, ladies and gentlemen, that these are not blue collar jobs essentially always being taken by these visa workers. It's a lot of white collar jobs.
The whole India stuff, like, does Trump actually go through the H-1B, like, ending it?
Yes, I wholeheartedly look. The administration has been looking for reasons to get rid of them for a while. Anyone who's been paying attention knows that guys like Miller and Lutnick, or not Lutnick. What's the other motherfucker's name?
Dissent?
Dissent. Yeah.
Bowman.
Vance.
Navarro's in there.
Navarro. Yeah. People know that fucking Miller, Navarro, and all the guys over in the over with the fucking economy. They've been looking to axe H-1Bs for a while and get away from states that are friendly with Russia and China, who are not good faith actors and are serious near-peer threats to us. So yeah, I absolutely think they're going to axe H-1Bs soon, especially after Trump got all pissed, or after Musk had got all pissy with Trump, and it kind of showed Trump that, yeah, no, the people, like all these former Democratic actors, they want the H-1Bs.
Well, and Musk himself got scammed by like a bunch of Indians recently.
Yeah, his apparently his XAI thing got like
he got scammed by like this. I don't know if they were Indian, or I think one of them was Chinese.
It was Chinese.
One of the same thing basically. If you really think about
exactly. Actually, a good conversation about Indians on Making the Argument a couple days ago. If you guys look at Nick Freitas's channel at all, they were talking about how. Well, like, yeah, there was like, they were talking about like the first initial wave of like Indian migration. It was all the very wealthy Indians coming over, and they acted and behaved. I can attest to this personally. They behaved similarly to South Koreans and Japanese. They're very quiet, did their best to integrate into the culture and everything. But it's all in quantity. When those people were coming over, it was very small numbers. And the thing is when you have, and this is the point they made on Making the Argument, when there's a very small immigration population spread out over a wide area, they are inherently incentivized to integrate and assimilate into culture, however much they can, through intermarriage and through everything else. But if you just import millions of street shitters all at the same time, they create their own little hubs inside of their cities, and they never interact with white people, and they never learn English, and they don't have to, so they don't care. Think and how they actually collectively act. And we don't like it, and so you're never putting this back in the box.
It's a culture, like it's a completely different culture. Like I just don't see how it. Yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you learn anything about India, you will learn that in India it is routinely common for people to like scam each other. For example,
wait,
like
really?
It's a zero trust society.
Yeah, like bartering is super big there. It's like it's super common to because like they have like a lot of like people like in poverty in India. The class structure is super divided between like like a small upper class and like a large, just huge underclass. So the underclass is constantly trying to get ahead through bartering and talking their way out of a bunch of things. So that's like why you have all these Indian scam artists, because they've grown used to it in their own country.
Cultures.
Might be bigger because like the stuff they do, because they have greater internet access, and also, have you seen the way they treat animals? Like that might be worse than anything Indians. It's as bad as the worst thing Indians do.
I guess.
But yeah, we need to firewall. I think India will be firewalled by the end of the decade.
Yeah, I mean, every time like Musk announces like Starlink's a new country, like we're in Bangladesh now, just all the comments are like, "Oh God, please no, stop." It's like some random country in Africa saying things like, "Please stop it." I mean, like Starlink's good and all, but like, there's got to be some kind of firewall system. There's just got to be. So.